Hi, Aries Moons. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Carrot 144, very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Aries. Unlimited to anyone who should find this message, or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 3-card spread of love, money, and you, possibly clarifying those cards, and then we'll do a major arcana. And then we'll complete your reading with the moon card. Current moon energy is a waning crescent moon phase. So with the waning moon card here, we do have the question, what do you need to release? Everything's been pre-shuffled, so we'll go ahead and begin. And we'll get your first card for love for Aries moons. First card for love for Aries moons. We have the World card. Alright, 6 of Pentacles. So I get this as the end of breadcrumbing. The end of getting the short end of the motherfucking stick when you don't deserve it. The end of putting yourself, and even if you didn't put yourself in positions, finding yourself in positions where you're not being treated fairly, and getting yourself out of this beautifully and gracefully. You may be dancing your way out of this here too, as I see this World card here. What a feeling. Get it, booze. So this is about completing major karmic cycles. Karmic cycles. You have the supportive energy, and this is fixed sign energy, so this could be, past life cycles, a long time coming that you, dear emperors and empresses, have successfully closed with your strong, powerful self. So Aquarius energy, Scorpio energy, Taurus, Leo energy are all going to be present here. I do get a sense of celebration, victory, being a champion. 6 of Pentacles reversed is going to speak to major imbalance. Breadcrumbing, being treated less than, unfairness. This being over. So with this being in the love, it does appear that you have quite a bit of abundance that is coming through here for you, with you having closed something completely major connected to the opposite. So getting away from lack mentality and what you have not been getting, going into energies of you being heavily given to. I don't know how many times I can say that in different ways, but the importance of it happening for you is highly significant. And with it being in the love section, very excited and very happy for you. I just get love coming in, fruitfulness coming in, nurturing coming in, warmth coming in. I'm getting the sense of touch coming in, intimacy, romance, date nights, laughter, playfulness, fairness, being understood, being listened to, being heard, being respected, being cared for, considered, treated kindly, protected, nurtured, nurtured, nurtured. And I know I already said the word nurtured, but Spirit's wanting me to emphasize that for you. Enjoy. Enjoy that. And I do get a very strong sense of it just being very well deserved. You having the wreath, like it's a great sense of championship. And you receiving rightful reward. This card is a 3. That's Empress energy. Where I just get it being complement to the Emperor energy. The Emperor being a card of Aries. This is also the last card in the Major Arcana. Speaking to a new cycle beginning of manifesting. Leveling up. And receiving love. Let's get your money card for Aries moons. Like having someone to be there for you when you're sick, or you're not feeling well, or when you need help. Having all of that, having everything that it is that you need. Money card for Aries moons. Message for money for Aries moons. Woe is me. I don't get this being your energy, Aries. With the 5 of Cups, I do get this being about a contract energy of someone that you may have. I mean, you're out here cleaning house. I'm getting a clean sweep where you're protecting the areas of yourself, protecting the areas of both love and money here. So the 5 energy, I do get that being connected to, again, a Hierophant energy. With the Emperor energy being a card of 4, the Empress energy being a card of 3. The 3 and 4 energy, I get being already in a collaborative effort, beginning a new contract where this may be connected to an old contract. 5 of Cups, someone in regrets. For whatever reason, I am getting a lot of you being mistreated. It possibly just going back to the energy of what's now ended in the love section with you having love for yourself, and this just meeting itself across the board in all areas of your life. That clean sweep energy could be about, the cleansing from within your soul. And you reprogramming yourself and just refusing to allow or accept anyone to come into your world, your atmosphere, your life, and mistreat you in any kind of way when it comes to love and money. So, again, someone being in major regrets, possibly for how it is that they may have treated you, maybe taking you for granted, taking part in a third-party connection, knocking over 3 cups. Those 3 cups could be connected to gossip, attempting to try to leave you out in the cold and have you feeling some kind of way about yourself because of how they feel about themselves and wanting to project that onto you, and it's a no. Cups is going to be water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and a Fucus. And choosing those 3 cups over a 2 of cup connection and partnership. With this being in money, this could definitely be about a great partnership that had potential, but someone just not being in a place to be able to know about that, to be open to that, or to be able to receive it. You being the person and the catalyst in this person's life to help them to see what it is that they could have had. And if they ever have another opportunity again to have this, to not indulge in this 3 of Cups toxicity of energy here, but to take upon what God has blessed one with a Two of Cups, significant partnership that had also the potential to be very abundant, prosperous, and full of finance, with this being in the money section. So someone being at a loss, they may be crying, they may be sad, and I really don't feel that you care. I feel that you care to a sense where you cared enough about this person to even entertain a connection, but because of the actions that have been taken, you're doing what's best for you, caring about yourself. Let's get your U card for Aries moons. Oh, shoot. And you're making it very clear, too. You're not hiding it. You don't have to, and you don't care to. But we have the Queen of Cups that fell right on top of this Five of Cups. And I see this Queen looking right at this World card, staying focused. So I feel that the love, where you're setting boundaries for yourself by not necessarily withholding love, but you've given the love that you needed to. And if someone or situation show, that they're not appreciating that, you're cutting that off and giving that love to yourself. And so I do see this Queen of Cups giving self-love, having love for themselves, and also staying focused on this World card here. No matter where it is. It could be in front of you, on the side of you, in the back of you. It's all of you, from within you. And this being about that cleansed energy I was getting of the space that it is that you're taking good care of for yourself, to be able to be in a beautiful state of happiness and just and peace and rightfulness and righteousness and what's fair and what's true. Queen of Cups reversed. You may be a lover of animals. I do see two little doggies on each side of this queen. I also see this queen holding a magic cup, where it may appear, with this cup being overturned, to show the emptiness of this cup, or to even dump out what's been offered. But what's been offered, I do feel, has been connected to some disloyalty, and it just not being wanted. And this being why this Queen of Cups is in reverse. It's having boundaries on the love that you have been giving, because it's been misused, it's been abused, it's been taken advantage of. And so these are boundaries. I just get strong boundaries being set for those who have been disloyal towards you. Done dealing with energies who are not going to be of integrity, who are choosing to not honor their contracts. And you staying focused with your eye on the prize being you. And again, you just going through this clean sweep of protecting oneself, protecting your loved ones, protecting your heart. Queen of Cups is emotion. It's also intuitiveness. So I do get with the boundaries being set, one using their intuition as best as possible and listening to themselves, loving themselves. Flowers being held here too. You may be giving flowers to yourself, being really good and kind to yourself. And then with you doing this, because you've experienced what it is that you have been wanting but have not been getting, it's the breadcrumbing, not receiving what it is that you know that you want, being accepting for far too long of energies who give you what they think that you should have, which is absolutely fucking nothing, and giving everything to yourself, knowing that in you doing this, it's the as within so as without. So you're manifesting new cycles with new people who are going to nurture you and love you and give to you in the way that you're giving to yourself. These energies that you've left behind or are leaving behind have taught you how to do this even more for yourself. So being thankful for that, but having very little to none compassion when it comes to past individuals who have mistreated you. Breadcrumbing, and possibly more breadcrumbing here too. Or just being completely disloyal with that contract energy and not honoring or having integrity towards a 2 of Cup, choosing that 3 of Cup. Let's see what's on the bottom. And I mean it, I mean it, I really, really mean it. You have the Empress reversed. I just get this being more boundaries being set. That's it. That's it. Surrendering also too. And so with the 3 energy here, this just confirms the 3 Empress energy I was getting here with the World card of completion. I just see both of these feminine energies speaking to boundaries being set. You have the upright energy of this protected energy of this feminine that's within the wreath energy, surrounded by a spirit team, being happy, being free, celebrating and dancing their way out of misery, protecting this by setting boundary. Even more is what I get here. The Empress is going to be all 4 queens in one. And that's it. I just get it confirming that Queen of Cup energy. Let's see. We'll get some clarifiers just for fun. We'll do it real quick here. I just seen the words hot and spicy. I was picking up the Queen of Wands for you when I did see that Queen of Cup reversed. And this being about also to that strong fire from within you as an Aries moon. You being a go-getter, you utilizing your wand to make things happen, to create and powerfully manifest while setting very strict and strong boundary. Alright, let's clarify the love section for Aries moon. Clarify the 6 of Pentacles reversed and the World card. Clarify the 6 of Pentacles reversed and the World card. Strength card. This is being very strong. This is the powerful energy and the force from within. Magician energy, as above, so as below. You see the infinity symbol. It's also the symbol of karma, but we also see what this feminine is also doing with their hands, the actions of taming the beast. Controlling energies, breadcrumbing energies. Bye-bye. And I do see contract energy with this 5 here, connected to the Empress energy of the World card and the Empress card. With the Empress being a card of 3, the World card being a card of 21, which comes together to create a 3. My ears just start ringing. Actually, my right ear just start ringing. On the bottom, King of Cups reverse. King of Cup reverse, I just get being connected to that 6 of Pentacles reverse. I get ultra withholding with this, not just with money, where you have it here with the Pentacle, but also now here with love with the Cup. And you have counterpart energy here with the King and the Queen. Do want to point that out. This is with 2 reversals here of Cup energy of the King and the Queen. I do get this also being about a breakup. there also being a sense of, with the cup energy being present, there's going to be that underlying sense of having feeling for, but I do feel that the thrill is gone with two reversals there of the cups connected to both the king and the queen. Let's clarify the Five of Cups. Nine of Wands. And the King of Pentacles reversed. More reversals here. So tired of being tired. Someone tired of withholding. Someone tired of being super strict when they don't want to. Acting on programming and not functioning from the heart is also what I'm getting here. King of Pentacles reverse is someone who is draining. Doesn't hold on well to their money. They know how to get it, but they don't know how to keep it and circulate it in a positive way. And they're tired. They're tired of fighting. They've been fighting. They've been fighting themselves, but they've been fighting others. Been blocking their own manifestations. Utilizing this one in a way that's more of a aggressive behavior, where I do get it possibly being connected to the bestiality energy. Not being practical, not being very grounded, making very rash decisions. And the rash decisions, I just get going back to the Three of Cups here. Competition, wanting to make you a part of some competition possibly here. With the Five of Wands being here. Nines are about completion. It could even be too, for some of you, I'm getting this being the person that you had to deal with, and a lot of you just being tired. Tired of being tired. Tired of feeling like you have to fight all the time. Tired of feeling like you were having to be a part of competition and compete. Almost like Hunger Games. You're not in a movie. You're not an actor. You're not an actress. Even if you were, you wouldn't choose to be in Hunger Games. No offense. But that movie is so hardcore. Like, no one wants to do that here. And so, especially when it comes to your money, you have gift and talent, you put it out there, you produce something, you expect to get paid. That's it. It doesn't have to be all this. So that's what I get here. And this is over. Completions is done. Let's see what's on the bottom. No hope. Loss of hope of a situation. And I do feel maybe this Five of Cups where you have walked away, them not getting a wish come true and through because of how they may have treated you. Let's get your clarify for the Queen of Cups reversed. Boom like an 808. Here's the Queen of Wands, just like I said. Alright, so, I mean, not much to say there. You being in your power, being a go-getter. It's everything that I just said about the Queen of Wands when I was speaking on that, channeling that from that Queen of Cup reverse. Completely confirmed right there. You being in your power, in your fire, in your element, in your knowing. Still being intuitive, because that Queen of Wands is very intuitive as well. Even with that Queen of Cups being in reverse, it has nothing to do with not using intuition there. It's about setting boundary and cutting off love where you've been giving it too much. So you're matching the energies of who it is that you dealt with, closing that cycle on even planes, and then moving forward to where you will be appreciated, to where you will be seen and recognized. You will be honored. You will be respected. And this is also an energy of being very focused. Looking forward. Having confidence. being able to bring beautiful growth to the scene. On the bottom, Seven of Pentacles reversed, where I get no longer waiting on return on investment, no longer waiting for this Six of Pentacles here to provide or produce anything. You see the Six Pentacles here. This is exactly what you were getting here, connected to the King of Cups reverse. Being strong and overcoming and conquering and ending this. This is another sense of the World card here, and putting this to an end. Discovering the Ace of Pentacles that was at your feet and taking that and moving on and moving forward. Seeing the truth of the Six of Pentacles here too, and what that really represented, connected to some breadcrumbing. And having major set boundary with that Empress reverse being at the bottom of the deck here. Now this being at the bottom of the deck and completely saying no. You're an Empress. You don't have to deal with this. You can create whatever the heck you want to. And it doesn't have to be with anyone specific. I feel, this is about your sense of respect for yourself and knowing your value and your worth and what it is that you don't have to deal with. You don't have to stay in a situation where you're not happy, where someone may feel that they're the only ones that can provide whatever it is that they have towards you. It's like, if that's what you have to offer, no thank you. I know that I can get something way better from someone else because they'll treat you better. It has to be better than that. So there is possibility. You're not limited. You're very limitless. You're discovering this and creating elsewhere. And that's it. Let's get your major arcana. Bomb reading for Aries. Moon. One card for Aries Moon. I think it's like a crackling experience for a lot of emperors out here who believe that because they have built themselves up to gain certain status, now they have control and power over other people to be able to do what it is that they want. But it's like, you're not the only thing smoking. Point blank. And not only are you not the only thing smoking, but there's so many other opportunities out here adorned with people who are very understanding, and caring and kind, and they still carry that on with them when they become the boss emperors that they know how to be, when they've been given the gift. It's like that was the whole base of their being and their foundation and how they got to be emperors in the first place. So of course they're going to carry that on. And you're going to discover that because you've discovered that from within yourself. Realizing that you may have been dealing with energies who just have forgotten and lost their way. Feeling that becoming an emperor constituted being whatever that is. And you just letting them know that's not what that is. One card for Aries Moon. Well, I mean, we're not going to take all these, but you see this all wanted to flip. That's a lot. And my foot is asleep. Let me move myself here. So on top of the stack that we have here, we have the stars. And this is in the upright. So this is having hope. This is also about your destiny and your fate. In newness, that's a part of new cycles. Where you have that star overturned, dealing with past energies here. There's no hope in that situation because it's rotten. And no one's wanting to make a change for the better. So cycles needed to be done and dealt with and closed. And now because of that, there's lessons, there's learning, there's self-awareness, reflection, hopefully change for the better. Everything is a choice. So now you have here wishes come true and through. There being hope in a situation, but you also receiving your destiny and your fate. Card is 17, prosperity being connected to this with those two numbers creating an 8. I do get the 8 energy also being about you being a powerful being and claiming what's rightfully yours. Next card, we have the High Priestess. So this is the upright energy of that beautiful Queen of Cup energy, where it just simply says that you're setting boundaries here. You're full of love, you're full of passion, you're full of compassion. But this is also leveling up. You may be a card reader, you may be a spiritual leader. You've gone through transformation. This is the leveling up here. This was also right before the Empress. Being very attractive as well. Highly spiritual, having to keep the book of the Torah here being the keeper of secrets. Very ordained. A divine conduit where you receive special message that not everybody does. Next card. We have the Strength card. Now this Strength card is going to be a little different than this card here. I feel this is the transmutation energy of what it is that you've done and how you've done it in a gentle way with the power of your hands to be able to tame this beast rather than the power of force, where I do get this being about abuse connected to this. And I see this being about what it is that you've dealt with, connected to a hope or a dream or a wish. And instead of it being this, it ended up being this. And this masculine, whoever this may be, and this could be multiple energy that you dealt with, are now being forced to look at themselves. Justice is also connected to this. This is a card of 11 and not the 8. With that 11, I do get justice being connected to this. Let's see what the next card is. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, this is even more reflection. For a spiritual male who was designed to honor a contract, who was designed and destined to be a spiritual leader, and they did not hold up their end of the bargain. Dare I even show how this even looks? They're going to have to look at this. Even if they're not watching this reading. Look what's in the middle of the High Priestess and the Hierophant. The 5 and the 7, or excuse me, the overall 7 energy, the 5 and the 2 that create that 7, I get being connected to this here. This being the end of a contract. This being about what was destined and fated. But because of this, where I do get it being the masculine energy, and it being this Hierophant. I'm getting false prophet here too. Let's see what's behind this Hierophant. So card of Taurus here too. I see a mask being taken off. That's the Sun card, and I don't get that being about happiness. Here's the Magician behind the Hierophant, controlling. So someone who was destined and designed to be in a spiritual connection, instead of taking the steps to be integral and to do what was right, decided to be abusive towards a feminine energy. And look at the face of this feminine energy. Looking. Just looking. Having the knowing that this was all going to come to light. Behind here, you have the Fool. They feel like a fool. This masculine feels like a complete fool. And their mask has been taken off. They've been hiding behind that Hierophant energy. I'm covering my face up. I can't even believe what just came out with these cards. And I don't even really need to say a whole lot. This Magician energy that's hiding behind this Hierophant just speaks to the disloyalty. But this is blocking. This is doing dark magic. This is doing things that one should not be doing to try to control a feminine empress here. Feminine high priestess. I can't even talk right now. And then this Fool card, I don't get this being about any, it's how they feel, how this masculine feels. And these are all masculine energies that follow behind this Hierophant, led from that La Force card of the Strength card, where, I mean, you can look at it and just say, and I posted this on my channel in the community section not long ago without really expressing or saying a whole lot. You can just look at that card and see what that means. And you can also see the difference between these two Strength cards. Those are not the same. This masculine is being forced to look at themselves for what it is that they've decided to do. I do get the sense of there being parent energy here too, but that's more Emperor and Empress energy. This is a significant spiritual connection that was completely abused, completely misused, and disrespected. And now there's consequences that are coming through connected to all of this. This could be in love or money. But someone chose a completely lower vibration. And now they're having to face this because this feminine energy did the work that they needed to do. Learn from these situations here on how to love themselves more, realizing and recognizing their worth and their value and standing for nothing less than, and moving on and creating and manifesting new because they see all this here, and that's not what they want. That's not what they want. This is a rebirth. Let's see what's on the bottom. Wow. You have the World card, and then I see the Chariot peeking. That's all I do is win energy, boo. But you have the World card twice, speaking to major karmic cycle being completed. I want to say it's almost too bad, but it's not too bad because this Hierophant made some very not so good choices towards this feminine. And it's completely over. And this feminine, all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can't never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody's hands go up. And they stay there. So that's what I get here. The feminine moving on, moving forward, and moving forward successfully. You have the new 7 energy here with that overturned energy of no longer waiting or investing, grabbing that pinnacle and going. You gone. She gone. That's it. I would see what's behind here, but that didn't want to be seen. I'm not going to take that. This wanted to be seen with the World card here. This is action and moving forward into new. Healthier new. With someone who will be loyal, who will honor their contract, who does honor the feminine, who honors the feminine from within themselves. Because this feminine has learned how to honor the feminine from within themselves and the masculine. Realizing that this is not the masculine that they prayed for, that they wished for, that they asked for. That wish is being protected with it being on the other side of this High Priestess. This is amazing. Look at the major arcana, and that wanted to be seen anyway. The Hermit reverse. Getting away from isolation. I do feel it's connected to this Magician reverse here, where this masculine wanted this feminine to be in isolation, to not be seen, to not be the star, to not be heard, to not be recognized, to be put in a tiny little hole while they do whatever it is that they wanted to do and be fake. But it's all coming to the surface. And it's all over here too. Whoa. All right. So I don't even know if I'm going to read this here. Your reading got pretty long here. What do you need to release? I think the feminine, if you're that feminine, you figured it out. And it's done because you have 2 world cards here. So I don't even think we need to read this. If this masculine is holding on to this feminine, I think it's very evident that this feminine has set strict boundary, that there is something that is over. 2 world cards, movement forward, focused on movement forward, focused on those world cards, and no longer investing in breadcrumbing and being treated less than, being abused or misused or mistreated. And this masculine needing to release this feminine because it's over. I'm going to leave it there. Dang, Aries moons. This was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers. And until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you. Peace.